Did you know your favorite McDonald's collectible glass might contain toxic metals like cadmium and lead? Are these popular items safe to use? Today we're diving into the McDonald's glass scandal, the surprising health risks lurking in collectible glasses that have been a beloved part of McDonald's promotions. From iconic characters to exclusive designs, these glasses have made their way into millions of homes. However, recent studies have uncovered high levels of cadmium and lead in many painted glassware items, sparking concerns for consumer safety. How did this happen, and what can we do to protect ourselves? In the early 2000s, McDonald's launched a line of collectible Shrek glasses to promote Shrek Forever After. These colorful glasses featuring beloved characters from the Shrek series were a hit, and millions were sold across the United States and Canada. Yet unbeknownst to most buyers, these glasses harbored a hidden danger: high levels of cadmium, a toxic heavy metal. The glasses ultimately led to one of the largest recalls in McDonald's history, raising questions about consumer safety and corporate responsibility. McDonald's launched the Shrek glasses as part of their marketing collaboration with DreamWorks. Happy Meals had long been a staple of the company's strategy, combining food with toys to appeal to kids. By associating their products with beloved franchises, McDonald's successfully captured the attention of children and families alike. However, these Shrek glasses weren't simply included in Happy Meals. They were sold separately as an upsell item, meaning customers could purchase the glasses with their meals, making it easy for families to acquire the whole collection. Soon, millions of these glasses were in homes across the country. The glasses, however, would soon become a problem. Jennifer Taggart, an environmental lawyer and safety expert, noticed something unusual. Her son brought home one of the Shrek glasses, and her professional intuition prompted her to investigate. Taggart happened to own a handheld X-ray fluorescence (XRF) device, which allows users to test objects for toxic substances. Using this tool, she detected cadmium in the paint used for Shrek's signature green skin on the glass. Cadmium is a known carcinogen and can cause long-term health issues, including cancer if it accumulates in the body over time. Concerned, Taggart reported her findings to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, CPSC, a federal agency responsible for protecting the public from hazardous products. She wasn't the only one who took action. California Congresswoman Jackie Speier also received a tip-off about the glasses. Speier had a personal history of advocating for consumer safety, and she quickly joined forces with Taggart to push for a recall of the glasses. This partnership between a concerned mother and a determined politician would soon shake McDonald's. McDonald's responded swiftly. In collaboration with the CPSC, they recalled around 12 million Shrek glasses in the US and Canada. They offered a $3 refund for each $2 glass to encourage people to return them, but by that time, millions had already been sold. McDonald's framed the recall as a matter of abundance of caution, but headlines were quick to label the glasses toxic, sparking a media frenzy that put McDonald's on the defensive. The CPSC investigated to determine the extent of the hazard, using special wipes to simulate touch. They analyzed the glasses for cadmium, lead, and other harmful substances. Surprisingly, most of the glasses tested, including those featuring Shrek, Princess Fiona, and Donkey, didn't contain levels of cadmium deemed immediately dangerous. However, the Puss in Boots glass showed elevated cadmium levels. Just a few touches of the Puss in Boots glass daily could expose a child to more cadmium than they should safely ingest. Cadmium's health risks are substantial, even at low levels of exposure. It can mimic zinc, which is an essential mineral, tricking the body into absorbing it. However, once cadmium enters the body, it can cause significant damage over time, impacting the lungs, kidneys, and bones. Children in particular are at higher risk since their bodies are still developing. This wasn't McDonald's first incident involving painted glasses. In the 1970s, the company faced a similar issue when the Federal Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, found lead levels in McDonald's promotional glassware that exceeded legal limits. Despite this, McDonald's didn't recall the glasses, and the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, ruled that they did not pose an acute health hazard based on the standards of the time. However, with modern safety concerns and awareness, these previous decisions raise questions about the safety of similar products sold for years. The Shrek glass recall highlighted a gap in safety regulations. Painted glassware is often not classified as a toy, which means it isn't subject to the same strict safety standards that govern children's products. This loophole allowed McDonald's and other companies to market potentially hazardous products without violating legal safety standards. The recall also brought attention to the broader issue of toxic substances in consumer products. Tamara Rubin, a dedicated parent and advocate, has been vocal for years about removing removing toxic substances from household items. As the founder of Lead Safe Mama LLC, a consumer safety organization, Rubin has raised awareness on the hidden dangers of cadmium and lead in painted glassware. Her work highlights how these heavy metals, commonly used in decorative paints, can pose serious health risks, particularly for young children. Professor Andrew Turner at the University of Plymouth has supported her concerns with studies showing that cadmium and lead are still commonly present in newly manufactured painted glasses. His research found that more than 80% of painted glassware tested contained high levels of these toxins, with the potential to leach onto hands and lips during use. Despite increased awareness, regulation remains limited, allowing potentially harmful products to reach consumers. Through her ongoing advocacy, Rubin aims to inform the public of these risks and push for stronger safety standards to protect families from toxic exposure in everyday household items. Professor Turner examined approximately 200 painted glasses and discovered that over 80% contained elevated levels of cadmium and lead. These toxic substances can leach from the glass onto users' hands and lips, posing a significant health risk, particularly with frequent use. For young children who are more prone to putting objects into their mouths, the risk increases, as they could easily ingest harmful levels of these metals over time. Cadmium and lead exposure, even in small amounts, can lead to a range of serious health issues, including developmental delays and organ damage, making the presence of these substances in everyday glassware especially concerning. This widespread contamination underscores the importance of closer scrutiny and better regulation of consumer products. While many consumers assume that everyday items are safe, painted glassware reveals an unseen hazard that can impact families who unknowingly use them. Until stricter regulations are implemented, the onus is on consumers to remain cautious about the potential risks of decorated glassware, especially for children. The continued presence of cadmium and lead in glassware highlights a significant regulatory gap. Despite the awareness raised by the recall of McDonald's Shrek glasses, there are still limited regulations surrounding these materials and similar products, allowing potentially hazardous items to remain on the market. Consumers often assume that products sold by major companies, especially those with well-known characters and trusted branding, are safe for all ages. Unfortunately, without stricter oversight, products containing toxic materials may still slip through the cracks, posing potential health risks over time. The Shrek glass incident demonstrated that even large corporations can miss critical safety measures, especially when marketing to families and children. It underscores the importance of increased awareness and caution around such items, as well as the need for stronger regulations to prevent harmful exposure to toxic substances in everyday products. Until then, consumers may need to take extra care when it comes to decorated glassware, particularly in households with children. Despite the recall, the Shrek glass incident demonstrated that even well-known corporations like McDonald's are not immune to regulatory gaps and public scrutiny. The company has since refrained from selling painted glassware, and the Shrek recall became a landmark case in consumer product safety. But as the work of people like Taggart, Speer, and Rubin shows, consumer advocacy remains crucial to identifying and mitigating risks. In the end, the story of the Shrek glasses illustrates a broader issue. When companies prioritize marketing and profits over safety, consumers, particularly children, can be put at risk. Today, people are more informed about the potential hazards in everyday items, thanks to the vigilance of parents, activists, and advocates who refuse to accept dangerous products in their homes.